Welcome back. Of course, you are still watching TNR Celebrity Edition. My name is Joshua Poro, of course, with my guest tonight, Pastor Martin Sempa. Now moving straight away into the news, and seasonal heavy rains and hailstorm over the past few days have destroyed banana plantations, crops and houses in more than 8 parishes in Bugamba sub-county. Bananas, cassava, beans have been badly destroyed. Residents are now predicting severe famine in the near future. We have details to that story.
Unseasonal heavy rains and hailstorm over the past few days have destroyed banana plantations, crops and houses in more than 8 parishes in Bugamba sub-county, Mbara district. Bananas, cassava, beans have been badly destroyed. Residents are now predicting severe famine in the near future. The most affected villages are Butahe, Nyamabare, Tutaho, Nyachivare, Rugorogoro, and many others. The chairman, LC5 Mbara, has ordered village leaders to collect data of damages. Last year, these villages were still hit by heavy rains and hailstorm. The residents are in big worry. The report was compiled by Ivan Tumsime for Urban TV.
Well, it's become a very, very familiar phenomenon that every time we have the rains, we have issues of mudslides, crops being destroyed. And now in Bugamba sub-county, in Mbara district, they are actually facing almost the same fate.
Yeah. I mean, this is bad. I mean, I'm a farmer myself. I'm a model farmer. I just haven't yet got cows.
Model farmer?
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for some cows from Operation Wealth Creation. But anyway, I'm getting ready, so I'm really in touch. I feel this. You know what? I feel this. Okay. I feel this brother's pain. They plant their beans, they plant their maize and cassava, and it's gone. It's just been, it's just been so hot. Yeah. Everything was burnt. Now that the rains come, people plant, then it's just too much
Everything
rain.
is destroyed.
I don't know, man. We got to pray. What we going to do? We got to pray, but I think we have to do better management of the water. Okay. Which brings me to the next story. Water harvesting was a common tradition in the 80s and the 90s. During this time, rainwater was accumulated for reuse rather than letting it run off to waste. Today, however, it seems like the tradition of collecting free water for domestic use is fading away. Ugandans prefer spending on water even during the rainy season. Could it be that because Ugandans have more money to spend? Amelia Matha Nakitimbo has more on this.
Water harvesting refers to the accumulation of rainwater for reuse rather than allowing it to run off. Unlike today, collecting free rainwater was a common practice then. Only 2 out of 7 people that Urban TV spoke to harvest water.
We do water harvesting usually for our laundry. Yeah. Since our iron sheets are not that good, so we do water harvesting specifically for our laundry.
Of course I do, but not every time.
Could this be because Ugandans have more money to spend?
Sirembeka.
Lwaki?
Sina byennembekeramu.
Oli mu bupangisa
Ndi mupangisa.
Anti enkuba lwegezako okutonnya wakamba siriyo kwandi ku mulimu.
Kisenyi's main water dealer, only identified as Chobe, fetches water from the community well and supplies it to the residents in Kisenyi and neighboring areas. Chobe says his clients do not harvest water and his clientele is consistent even during the rainy seasons. Other than Chisenyi, the residents in Nakulabye spend between 10,000 to 12,000 shillings on water daily. This translates to about 30,000 shillings a month.
In a day, that is 1,200 like that. Sometimes I use 1,000.
Today, various activities that need regular water supply have emerged. An aerial view of Nakawa, one of Kampala's busiest trading centers, shows a general lack of gutters used to collect water. This implies that a shilling is spent on water daily. If practiced, the water harvesting culture could be a means of saving money spent on water, most especially during the rainy season. For Urban TV, Amelia Matha, Nachtimbo.
So the question has already been posed, and we are just wondering where to start. Is it that Ugandans have too much money to spend?
No, we don't have that money. I think people, first of all, they don't understand that we can be able to store water. Really, it's a shame. I got to say that it's a shame. But two, it's hard to store the water. I had to dig a tank about 40,000. I got 60,000 liters of water. It took me a long time. And that's for my house. I don't pay for water, right now.
Okay, so you have been harvesting rainwater.
The last 3 years, I've been harvesting rainwater.
What do you do during the dry season?
That's when it gets really difficult because I have to bring a truck in and everything. But you don't want to hear the rest of that story. Now, the second part is right now, I feel so bad that there's so much rain coming off of my house and I have nowhere to store. So I'm going to dig a valley dam. Not like Karamoja, but this is going to be Wakiso district. So I want to dig a valley dam so I can store about 500,000 liters of water so I can grow everything I want off of my land. I think that's the biggest problem that people have. No water, plenty of land, good agriculture, not enough water.
Just hold that point right there. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching TNR Celebrity Edition, of course, with me, Joshua Poro, and Dr. Martin Semba. Right now, let's go for a short break. When we return, TNR Sport.